Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are finally back again with Syberia. So, last episode we finished putting together everything that Kate needed to make her excursion to go and find the surviving member of the Vorarlberg family, Hans. Because apparently Hans is still alive and technically the heir to the, whole Vorarlberg factory, and since Kate needs to get somebody's signature in order to sign over the factory, she needs his, and so we gotta go and hunt him down. And we put together this train, and we put together our conductor, Oscar, and now we are in a completely new place. So let's go find out where we are, shall we, Kate? Such a lovely train. Alright, right. So, Oscar, where are we at?
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of BARROCKSTADT University.
BARROCKSTADT?
And do we really have to stop here?
Kind of.
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for, then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
Well put, Kate.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out, then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Of course you will.
Wimp.
It's our job to do everything here, Kate.
And
Ask
to think
about
that when I
ourselves?
first became a lawyer, I was worried I'd get stuck behind a desk.
Is something wrong, Kate Walker? Is the restaurant car service not to your liking? Would you like another pillow?
Don't patronize
Don't worry,
me.
Oscar. Everything's just hunky-dory. And you are just hunky-dory, too.
Isn't he great? He's a sassy little
Oscar,
robot,
we have a
that's for
serious
sure.
problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Wind up the fucking
Every
train,
clock
Kate.
has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Exactly.
Well, I hope you're right. I'm gonna go see what I can find.
Alright, I guess I don't really have anything to
Oscar,
talk to him about.
see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
So close. So close, Oscar. Alright, let's go get our train wound up, or, see what's stopping us from winding up this train. Because we're always stopping for some reason. There's always... Oh yeah, these guys. Favorite little birdie trio. See, the wonderful thing about these guys is... they're completely horrible. Yeah, we cannot get past them to get up this ladder. At all. Just gotta do some looking around. Explore where we are. It's an aviary, right? That's why all the birds are here, I think. Alright, what's in this corner? A walkway, you don't say. And further in. Still nice to have a change of scenery. Pretty sure this is locked.
I can't go that way.
Yeah, figured as much. Nothing over here for us to find just yet, I don't think. So, I think we have to go either further down or over that little bridge thing. Okay, I think we have to go over the bridge, because there is no further down, is there? Unless, wait. Is there further down? Go check over there, Kate. We had the train. Can we go? No, we can't. Okay, so we have to go over the bridge. My bad. Made you go everywhere for nothing. Alright, we can cross over one more time, or we can explore what's down this way. I vote we explore each area, just kind of systematically. Make our way over everything. Where do you take us? Oh, hello. Capitan?
Hello.
You ride by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
Captain's hat, right?
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
Not
No, I
exactly.
traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today, well,
Okay. I suppose I need to ask you about my mission.
You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, thinking of staying for long, miss?
Oh no, I gotta
No.
move.
I mean, I don't know actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
So it'd be in your
Maybe you
benefit
could
to help
take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick to the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
Useless, all of you useless. Birds.
All these birds in a station. It's
You
amazing.
tell me how to get around the ones
This
up
is
the
no
ladder?
ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of BARROCKSTADT ornithological collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. One day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa,
It wasn't a good idea?
a
Probably
nightmare.
not.
You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? A curse.
I see what you mean.
Oh, I
That's
skipped it,
one
sorry.
tricky bird.
Yeah, screw the cuckoos.
And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on rails in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years.
Wouldn't it make more
Impossible
sense
to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
I
Worst
just think
thing
he
is,
doesn't like working.
cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store. Big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
Well, I'll try to figure out a way to help you with that. So.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
But
Welcome to
something
BARROCKSTADT, miss.
I'm trying to figure out is why bother picking up the cuckoo eggs if they've already pushed the other eggs out of the nest? Why not just rescue the other eggs? I don't know what the hell I'm picking up. Oh, it's a hook. Well, I'm sure that'll come in super handy at some point. As these things usually do. And while I would not like to spend too much time here, as Kate would not either, we're probably going to be here for a while trying to figure out the wonderful puzzles. Alright, come on, one place at a time, Kate. Go over the bridge next. See if there's any... Ooh, look, you can see the ladder thing where it leads up. That's cool. Didn't notice that before. Okay, going outside. Does this possibly lead us to our wall? I'm thinking it probably does. Yep, this is... Oh, look at the mammoth statues! Gorgeous. Seriously, everything about this game is just absolutely beautiful. And destroyed cities. You know, I think it's a common theme of
That
like...
thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay. So we need to get the train from over there to over here. How do we do that again? Going to find some way to push it, I suppose. But, like, I was thinking, it seems to be like a common theme of like these great, beautiful, grand places like Valladolid and, you know, this BARROCKSTADT University and all that. Or these just grand places that are just going out of style, falling into disrepair. Maybe that's why this game has such a strong sense of nostalgia, because the game itself is, like, about nostalgia, I think, in its own way.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker!
Yes, Oscar,
Come
what
over
is
here,
it?
please! I have something to say to you!
Make it quick, Oscar. You can stay outside, Oscar. You don't need to go back. I know the humidity's bothering. Okay. That's the one thing I can, like, complain about. I mean, it's an older game, so, I mean, it just comes with the territory, but it takes so long to get from place to place. What do you need, Oscar? What up?
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
Oh, I get messages?
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
Trains come
They
in,
do not
trains
say
go out.
why, just that it's very important.
I think they probably want you to move your train along if the station attendant guy's anything to judge by. Hey, crap, what side did it come in on? This side? I think it was this side. Yep, that feels right. Yeah, because there's the little walkway thing up there. Alright, and we already went down there, so next stop, over this bridge. Let's see what we can all find over here. Okay, there's still more to explore before we go to the university, so let's look on either side, I suppose. Right way first. Come on, you can run, Kate. I know you're better than that. So much detail. I'm sorry, I just love how gorgeous everything looks. This. I wonder if they're based off of any real buildings. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of a train station aviary, but, you know, I don't know. I'm not experienced with architecture. And hi, people, how are you?
Hey there! On the boat!
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My
That's
husband
a-
say, "Hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?"
Yeah, that was a lot of different languages there. Where are you guys from? That was just, what, French, German, and maybe something else? I think it might have just been French and German. Alright, so I have
Are
a
you
mission.
from BARROCKSTADT?
Yet.
No.
So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here because of my train.
Kleine Puskereisen mit uns, no?
What did he say?
Train kaput. No luck for you.
Yeah, that's kind of my issue here. Do you guys... Can you help with that?
I have
or-
a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Oh yeah, that works. Hey, I have a hook.
Closed. Barge blocked.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Porke no? More money for that werk.
Da is possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Do you have money,
Right.
Kate?
And how much do you want?
Cinquante.
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
What are you traveling
no
to
money,
Europe with?
no barge.
Let me offer you $75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barge for $100.
Good
Great.
bargaining
now,
skills.
Don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
Seriously though, like how did she plan? I guess she didn't really plan to go on a huge epic adventure and everything, but... Alright, do I have money?
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Father,
I don't think they care.
Not full. Money, yeah, big full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for live. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
I'm not
How would
fancy,
you
lady.
know a fancy lady like me, really?
Just because I'm a foreigner. Alright,
I'll leave you to it. I won't disturb you again.
So I need
До
money
свидания.
and to do something about locks, right? And I have a hook, so hopefully the hook will come into handiness with helping of towing and such. Yeah, smart words. Come on, Kate, up the stairs. We don't have a lot of time here. Well, I mean, we do have a lot of time here. We have as much time as we want here. It's just I don't want to spend too much time here. I want to get on to the next place. Really, I mean, I like the first half of Syberia, but really, I think the second half is probably my favorite out of the game. So. But then again, I don't know. Syberia 3 might end up being my favorite one out of the series, because I haven't played that one yet, and I really would like to get to that. So as quickly as you can, Kate, please. Oh, looky! The thing! That's the thing. Is this for thing? I think this is for thing. To open thing. Why do I not know what this is called? Control panel! That's what I'm looking for. And this thing is locked.
Key.
Okay, great. Do I have keys? I don't think I have... No, I just have hook. Okay.
That looks
phone?
broken.
Okay, great. Very useful. Can I do anything about that? No, it just looks like the wire is severed. Okay, can't do crap with that. Get away from it. And let's see what we can find out here. Okay, I can't go over there. I can go over here, though. But I think that's just going to take us back towards the university. And I would be correct. Well, I guess it's time to go see the rectors, because I don't think I can go either of those places. So goddamn gorgeous, and they got the whole eagle thing up there, and the saber-toothed dagger. It's just cool here, and more automatons! Okay, what do we have here? Because these things aren't doing anything. And automatons are always supposed to do something. What can I do for you, automatons? Okay, I can walk over here. Yes? Oh, I remember this one. Oh, okay. Yeah, no spoilers, but I know what to do here. I know exactly what to do
This
here.
thing's jammed.
It's going to be a long con, though, guys, so not much we can do. We gotta balance that out, and as you can see, we got wonderful golden egg there, so you could probably take a guess at it, but... Yeah, and that's how we're going to get these guys going. But why do we even need these guys going? Like, I don't remember why we need them to work, but... It all goes together. And look, another person! What up, other person? How can we help you out? Do you have anything for us?
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think
Well,
you are?
that's politer than most.
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
Okay, no.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen,
what?
kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me.
Okay, yeah, nothing. You're just here to be a creep. Got it. Alright, Caitlin. Right, we have rectors to see, right? Very important people. We don't got time to be playing around with strange, flirty children. I take it you're one of the students here at this university? It really has fallen down a long way. Ooh, skeletons! Beautiful, beautiful skeletons. Come on, further in, Kate. Shit, I wish my university looked like this. What's behind door number 1? Naterna non factic salute. I don't know these words. I am not a Latin speaker. Is there anything for us in here, or is it just a library? It appears to just be a library. It's a very gorgeous library with a very beautiful layout and everything, but nothing too... I mean, there's probably going to be something to help us somewhere along the line. Golly, I wish real places looked like this. Like, no, actually there is some place that's like this except twice as big. Like, I've seen pictures of a library like this somewhere in Europe, but... Oh wait, was that something for me to click? I think that was something for me to click. One moment. Go back. Yes, there is. So we can climb the ladder. What's at the top of the ladder? Oh, here we go. Some kind of important book. The Illustrated Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms to the Friends of BARROCKSTADT University Naturalist Society, prefaced by Professor Cornelius Pons. BARROCKSTADT University Natural Science Department, and a little emu or Oscar stamp underneath. And we have a bookmark. Wait, oh right, gotta go down there. Alright, the Yangala cola. The Yangala cola is a mushroom without stem that has a chewy texture. It is a member of the polypote family and grows exclusively on the trunks of certain trees of the Amazonian jungle. While it's edible when young, the Yangala cola has a woody texture and insipid flavor, and offers no great culinary appeal. Native Amazonian tribes, however, are very attached to the mushroom. Why they are so fond of the fungus has taken extensive scientific research to elucidate. I don't know. Biologists have reached the conclusion that the Yangala cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision and enhances its its acuteness enormously. Amazonian Indian hunters discovered this effect and started using it centuries ago. The Yangala cola is dried and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt commences. The effect is instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. The hunter is then able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even over great distances. Okay, so we're going to have to get high on mushrooms in order to see things, I take it. Alright, get out of there. And that was very useful. Now can we leave? Can we leave? Oh dear. Oh wait, am I blocking something with my phone? Yes, I am. That's my exit over there that I'm blocking with my phone. I use my phone as a timer, and so I have to, like, keep it propped up against the screen so I can see it. There's a lower part down here. I guess we can check that out. Then we should really find those rectors who want to speak with us so urgently. Oh, more people. Can I talk to you? Can I talk? Nope. I can talk to you, though, can't I? No student? Not gonna hit on us, are you? No?
Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
He's trying to be a good student here. And he does not have any time for us. Okay, I'm gonna should I just assume that none of the students have any real time for us, or no significant help to give? Probably. Students are very useless people, aren't they? Oh dear. Alright, next one. Door number 2. Where do you lead? Somewhere very... Rectors! Yes! I am actually looking for you guys. So, I heard you were
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
You kind of called me here,
As
so...
rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
Indeed it is.
The
I would like
rules
to get
do
out.
clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
Not deviant.
This matter really is cause for concern.
I'm kind of a victim
It's a
here.
clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
Yes, it's an
You are
automaton, like the things you
causing a
have all over here.
hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall?
I've
Miss,
seen it.
that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
Excuse me?
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
Through the wall.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Okay, well, in order to do that, I think I'm going to need your help. Should I ask about Hans first? I should probably ask about Hans.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
I haven't asked anybody else about him.
One of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
That seems to be the
Idealistic?
sentiment of everyone.
I'll grant you that, but bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate.
They're actually
the
really
boy
divided
was a
on
little
this.
odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear
So that's where it's
colleagues,
coming
I
into play.
beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No,
I wish.
not at all. I'm looking for him to clear
Yeah,
up an
pretty awesome
inheritance
family.
matter. Is he still here?
I mean, except for his dad.
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul
Wow.
moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
This establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
They helped you guys out for a
Gentlemen,
while.
gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
I like how their mustaches kind of evolve. Like, you got the short little hip mustache over here, which evolves into, like, the downturned mustache, which turns into the upturned mustache. It's very good. Yeah, I was looking for help, I think. Oh, I wonder, can I ask them for the money? Because I don't think I have money. Do you have money?
Some sailors have agreed to tow the train, but I don't have enough money to pay them. I was wondering if you could help me out. For a while. I could work for the money.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. Maybe repair some machines.
Please wait, miss. We have certain confibulations to attend to.
That is right. We must confibulate between ourselves.
Confibulate away.
A
I'll just
collegiate decision
be
must
outside.
be taken.
I hope that we are not indisposing you in any way.
blah blah blah.
Why not?
If it
Yay!
helps us get rid of that train.
That
My
accursed
word, that
train.
is a fine idea.
What do you have in mind, gentlemen?
When you arrived here, you must have noticed a splendid
Oh,
bandstand
so that's
which
what they paid me
honors the
for.
main university courtyard.
A unique piece of mechanical craftsmanship which no longer works, alas.
Why, yes, we have very moving memories of its melodies. We're prepared to offer you a financial reward if you can set it working again.
With pleasure. What do I have to do?
Unfortunately, my dear, time and rust have taken their toll on this university, and our automatons no longer have a spring in their step. You are going to have to be resourceful.
To tell you the truth, there are a number of complex mechanisms here in BARROCKSTADT, and it would appear that we have unfortunately lost their operating instructions.
Your train, however, is an extremely ingenious invention, so you should be no stranger to complex mechanisms, should you? We are therefore counting on your ingenuity, miss.
I hope that I can show myself worthy of your faith in me, gentlemen.
Well, thank
Well,
you
my
very
dear
much.
colleagues, one more university matter nicely tied up.
Basically, I don't think I have anything else. I'm pretty sure I need
That
something with
idea of
bird
the
here.
station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from
You guys tell
far
me how to
away
get up to
exotic
the
countries,
top of the aviary.
especially for our
Like, do you have any
university,
advice
by
there?
the
That's
world's
kind of
most
what I'm looking for
intrepid
here.
explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Is it the cuckoos?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
If it weren't for Hans.
Yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
Alright, so you guys can't help me anywhere else. I don't
Here we
think.
are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
You guys enjoy
Already?
your tea.
My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
I will do my best to repair every single thing wrong with your university, because apparently I'm an engineer and not a lawyer. Okay, so we need bird eggs for bandstands to work. In order to get to bird eggs, we need to get the eagle contraption working again. And that will get us our money, which will get us our toe, which will get us to the wall if we can figure out how to open the thing, the locked gate. Hello, you're another person. You don't look like a student though, so you're useful.
Excuse me. Sir, please, just a moment.
Oh, you also
Yes,
have a mustache.
what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Absolutely, great specimen
yes,
there.
probably.
What do you mean, probably?
No, I mean definitely. I'm just
I don't know.
not experienced in these
you
things.
don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
Okay, so I'm looking for either help or my mission.
It
Kill
wasn't
me with
really my
mission.
intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. So much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Seems to be a recurring
Actually,
theme.
I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Not enrolling here,
Oh,
actually.
no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
Well,
I'm
had,
not
but I don't
altogether
think he's
sure.
here anymore.
But you see, my train broke down coming into BARROCKSTADT station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
No idea.
Probo-whatian?
You see. There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
Or that we're never there. Alright, help
I
maybe?
feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
Okay.
I'll leave you
I
in
think
peace.
I have to attend that
I
lecture
hope I
for
haven't
some
disturbed
reason.
you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Perfectly fine. Okay, can I go into this room? I think again, that's room. So, door number 3, what do you have for us? And door
No
number
point.
3 is locked.
It's locked.
Alright, what is further down the hall then? Oh, that's pretty. Like, it's just a gorgeous window.
No point. It's
Oh,
locked.
also locked. Okay, very useless then. Yeah, I wonder if this guy knows Hans. One sec. Just one more thing before
Do
we go
excuse
up
me,
the middle
Professor.
one.
Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Hans, by any chance? I mean, you like mammoths, Hans
to tell you
like
the
mammoths.
truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Syberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
Syberia. Ah, Syberia. But what was it you said again?
Hans Vorarlberg?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Hans
Vorarlberg.
Vorarlberg. Yeah.
Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths.
I
you
can
know,
see that.
And we bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans.
Whoa!
At
Jeez,
the time,
man.
we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way.
Old-timey
Hans had special permission
words.
to attend paleontology lectures. You see, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell
He
me a
did
little bit
well.
more about him?
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university. The few times we really did talk, it was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of doll that obsessed him.
I also have that.
Doll, you say?
Yes, he kept talking about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic.
Oh, it was.
His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there is only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mouth, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Syberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
You know
No,
he wasn't.
that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent the
Like,
story
she has the
that.
toy, she
doll
knows.
is a sacred part of the Syberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Syberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
Alright, I think that's all I really need to talk with you about, because I don't think you can
I'll
help me
leave
with
you
any
in
other
peace.
stuff.
I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Alright, and then let's go on up the stairs over here and see what's up, and yeah, that side's roped off, so there's not much I can do there, I don't think. Or is there? Do I have to, because I can't really go over there. Okay, yeah, there we go. Just gotta walk up these stairs, see what's up them. Feel like I'm going through Hogwarts here. And I think... Lecture hall? Oh, no, I don't want to go... I didn't want to go back. I wanted to click on the sleeping dude, see if I could interact with him, but I guess not. I guess it's just a trap. Alright, let's go over here first, and then we'll go down. Oh, is that a door? Oh, look, horse faces.
No point. It's locked.
Everything is locked so much. I don't know where I'm going to find the key or any of this stuff. Like, it's been so long. Come along, Kate. Let's see what we can find down here. Maybe there's a key stashed away. Nope. Nothing. It's just empty over there. Wonder if I have to exhaust all my options of talking to that guy. I don't know. Give me a sec. I'm going to go look around a bit. Oh, here we go. Something new. I love how she just pockets random shit without anybody saying anything. Okay, Amazon Memories of an Expedition by Alexandra Valenbois. Valenbois, that was the guy who, yep, the cuckoos. Okay, the red Amazonian cuckoo. Cuckoo rosso or something. This subspecies of the common, blah blah blah, cuckoo, whatever, is endemic in the Amazon forest and is one of the region's most brightly colored species. The male's plumage is a bright cerulean, while the female's is a little more sunset to neutral. Oh, russet, probably. I don't know, I'm terrible with this cursive stuff. Okay, habitat and food. The red cuckoo inhabits the more isolated and dense areas of the Amazonian forest. It is reliant, my bad. It is reliant on the thick upper foliage of the rainforest to live its lonely existence. The explorer may nevertheless have an excellent view of the bird when the animal ventures to the lower branches in search of forest Syberia grapes. The wild vines provide the bird with the majority of its food. The cuckoo is particularly partial to its juicy fruit. The red cuckoo may sometimes gorge itself on the fruit to the point of drunkenness, rendering it easy prey for any jungle predator. Eat and be eaten, such as the impalpable whatever. Law of nature, reproduction. Like any other species of cuckoo, the red Amazonian cuckoo delegates the task of raising its young to other birds. This parasitic behavior enables the species to reproduce prolifically and with minimum effort. So much about this freaking cuckoo. Okay, the female cuckoo scouts its territory on the lookout for nests under construction. She chooses the moment when its owners are absent to lay her eggs. Generally, the afternoon. The host, meanwhile, will lay mainly in the morning. After laying an egg in her selected nest, the female will remove one of the host's eggs and destroy it and/or eat it. Later. The cuckoo's egg generally hatches before the eggs of its adopted brothers and sisters. The cuckoo chick will instinctively edge the other eggs from the nest. The young cuckoo grows fast. Sometimes its foster parents will perch on the back of the hungry chick to feed it. Even if the cuckoo's egg is very different to the smaller host eggs, it nevertheless mimics the host egg in certain ways. Not perfectly, but just enough to be accepted by most species. The future. The red cuckoo's love of the grape could sadly prove fatal to the species in the medium term, I guess. European settlers who have tried to cultivate the grape on the Amazonian plains have decimated the Amazonian red cuckoo population. Grape producers, to protect their harvest from what they would call immediate, looting, have declared all-out war on the bird. It is to be feared that the cuckoo will be on the losing side. The red cuckoo reproduces relatively well in captivity, so that's why they have it in the aviary, because technically it is endangered because of the... Oh my god, it's the bird perching on the cuckoo. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah. And is one of the jewels of the crown of the BARROCKSTADT University Ornithological. However, scientists at the university have their own reservations about the species and its propensity to become practically invasive wherever conditions are favorable to it, to the detriment of other species. Let's see. Heads of the BARROCKSTADT aviary have therefore undertaken a policy of birth control to attempt to balance the nature's imperfections in the artificial environment. Oh, so that's why the eagle is picking up their eggs rather than any of the fallen eggs. I guess the fallen eggs would be destroyed, wouldn't they? So, that makes sense. The forest grape. Today is very rare to find the forest grape in the wild. The species has been decimated by a terrible Epidemic. However, in Europe, successful cultivation of the plant is the pride of BARROCKSTADT University. Okay, so BARROCKSTADT has these graves somewhere in it. I just need to go and hunt them down. Alright. Give me one more minute and I'm going to look around, see what else I can... Oh. Is that a note? Did I get notes? One sec. Kate, hold up, damn it. When I don't want you to climb, you climb things, and when I need you to climb... Dialogue notebook. Oh, so I can ask people about it. I think I'll go as the professor. Something seems to be probably one of the more knowledgeable people. The rectors might know about it, but they said they were going to tea, so I don't know if they're still going to be there. And I don't think any of the students were willing to talk to me. So he's really our only option.
Do excuse me, Professor.
Here.
Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
Have you heard about these grapes?
What is it you want to know, miss?
These wonderful
If I were to say
grapes.
Forest Sauvignon to you,
Sauvignon.
what would you say?
Thank you for telling me how to say
Let's see. Sauvignon. Sauvignon? I would say it's some kind of tropical shrub, don't you think?
Oh, great. He doesn't know.
We are talking about the same plant, then.
Or maybe
it is
he
a
does?
very rare shrub with small, juicy fruits. I found a book about the Amazon, and it says that there are even Sauvignon plants growing right here in BARROCKSTADT. You wouldn't know where, would you?
Oh, are they in the garden?
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No. No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible. But, you should ask the station master. He is keeper
Oh,
of the
yeah, I
greenhouse
forgot
at
about
our
station
university,
master
so
guy.
he could tell you more than me.
Oh, thanks very much.
Happily will do so. Alright, well, that's all I needed.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Alright, so, off to find station master. He was down by the bank, I believe. On the other side of the train. So it'll be a fun walk. Golly, we have so many problems to solve. At least, oh, we have a phone call. Howdy, howdy.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
No.
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
BARROCKSTADT University.
I'm in BARROCKSTADT.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
Looking for the air.
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
50 years
so
ago.
if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
Well, I'm trying to get on the
I
move,
hear what
sir.
you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
Really don't.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
What I ain't got, sir? Excuse-moi? Thought he was supposed to be, like, a lawyer guy, you know? Head of a big business. Shouldn't he be a bit more learned than that? There you are, station master, old buddy, old pal.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
I need to know about these grapes, man. These...
The sailors on the
No,
barge...
I didn't want the money.
Where might I find some Forest Sauvignon plants, please?
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. That stuff's from the Amazon.
Yeah, so are these cookies.
You know, for someone who knows nothing about the plant, you seem pretty well informed about which mysterious faraway country it comes from.
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua New Guinea, it's all the same to me. Gotta go. Gotta work.
Uh-huh.
Wait, don't go. You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
I'm pretty sure he's secretly grown those plants. I wonder if they have any, properties that might be useful to a human, or... Maybe they're just super delicious. I mean, the cuckoos seem to like them. I'm gonna try this side, because the other side just leads out to the sailors. The cuckoos are down this way. There was a door over here. So maybe that might open up. Is it open? Probably not.
I can't go that way.
God dang it. Alright, he's somewhere around here. I just gotta go hunt him down. One more moment. Oh, there you are. Alright. Come on, man. Head over the
Excuse me,
grate.
Station Master, but I need you again.
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
Yeah, just stand it on the
No.
bridge.
Well, I am. Very busy indeed. But, okay, I think I can give you a minute of my time.
Alright, so those
I'm looking
grapes.
for a kind of little juicy berry. You don't know where I could find some?
You totally know
Look,
where I
lady,
can find some,
the station
dude.
doesn't have any Sauvignon berries, not even forest Sauvignon.
Funny you should mention it. That's exactly what I was looking for. Forest Sauvignon.
Sauvignon, raspberries, red currants, they're all the same to me. And we don't grow none of them here.
You totally do.
But you see, I have just read a very interesting book which says that the rare Sauvignon berry is actually cultivated
Is
here
he just trying
in
to
the
keep them to
famous
himself? Like,
BARROCKSTADT
what's the deal
University
here?
Aviary itself.
Well, if it's in a book, then I don't believe everything you read in this.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know why, but I don't think you're telling me the truth.
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grape? Go ask your professor, what's his name, Pons, the paleontologist.
I already did.
But you're the master of this station, so you should know better than anyone.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with the fossils.
Okay.
I
sure.
won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to BARROCKSTADT, miss.
Maybe he can point us in another direction. An alternative, or give us something to blackmail this jerk about. I don't know. I'm just going to skip on ahead to wherever we're at.
Professor,
Okay,
sorry
let's
to
see if
disturb
he
you
can
again.
What is it you want
Give
to
us
know?
something else
miss?
here. So, Station
You wouldn't
Master's
know
not
where
being
the
helped.
forest Sauvignon plants are kept in BARROCKSTADT, would you?
Why do you think there are Sauvignon plants here?
I read about it in a book at the library.
Try going to see the station master. If such a shrub exists, he
same
will have
thing.
a better idea than anyone.
It's actually he who sent me to you.
Yes.
I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake, that's all. Nobody tells me anything here, and maybe you should ask the rectors. After all, they are in charge of the
Are they
university.
back from their tea time?
All right, thanks.
Have a good day.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
Alright, let's try the rectors then. I just assumed they had gone, because they were all like, hey, we're going to tea and all that, so. I just figured. But maybe they'll be able to bully the station master into giving us these dang berries, so we can finally get around to solving the mystery of this university. Oh, rectors, I need your infinite help and wisdom again. I don't think they're going to be helpful, though. They're kind of very unhelpful
Gentlemen,
people. I mean, they're
forgive
giving
me
us
for
money,
disturbing
but
you
gotta
again,
work
but
for
I
it.
have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
Yeah, and we're
They
trying
are
to work
kept to
together
oneself,
to fix them.
and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains from leaving stations.
They kind of are stopping the train. Okay, so these Sauvignon
Are you
berries...
sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in BARROCKSTADT? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in BARROCKSTADT.
You see, miss, the Amazon forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you me.
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
You don't
Your
say.
garden? So, there is a garden in BARROCKSTADT?
That is very successful about
the
growing
garden.
these berries.
Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He
These
would
guys
take
are
very
so
good care of
weird.
it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
Very good
And we
gardener,
would
I'm
be
sure.
proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What's the paleontologist got to do with it all?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
Oh my god, that's
And
what it's
it
all
would
about.
be good wine indeed, my dear colleagues. Would it not?
Just
Oh,
getting
yes,
drunk, that's
a
all it
delightful
is.
balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our heavy responsibility.
The truth of tea time.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in BARROCKSTADT. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving care, and finally, the pleasure of tasting is yours. If I'm not very much mistaken, gentlemen, you have a minor racket operating here.
Miss, you do go jumping to some hasty conclusions.
I demand money so I can be on my
We
way.
never said that.
I will report
That's
you
not what we
otherwise.
said at all.
We were talking in the conditional. You know, with ifs and woulds.
Okay.
So, what would happen if I had such a hunch?
You would have to keep it to yourself, of course.
For a
Yes,
price?
if you would be so kind as to keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right. Nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we'd be liable to be fined. So we can count on your discretion, can't we?
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in
Whoops.
anything.
Phone's on. Sorry. Okay. So, do I
Here
get
we
to go
are, busy
harass
chatting, and look at the clock.
Station
It's
master?
tea time.
Already?
Thank
It's
you.
always tea
And thank
time,
you.
apparently. Alright, back to the station master. Oh, station master, glorious station master with his magnificent garden of cultivated Sauvignon berries. I do have some questions for you about the location of your mysterious garden. No, Kate. You do not go down the stairs.
Excuse me,
Can't you see I am very, very...
You're not busy.
no.
Yeah, those
You
berries.
have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
No, not at all. I've never seen your Sauvignon thing.
The rector's confirmed
You don't
it.
have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Dun dun dun.
Smuggling racket. Hey, lady, you're going a bit far there. It's just a little on-the-side thing we got going, that's all. It's just for ourselves. Hey, honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
Unless you'd be willing
But
to
we
share
haven't
the
done anything
berries.
wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Oh, sure. No problemo. Right away, miss.
Thank you very much. His hands are so terrifying. They're just like upwardly curved giant claws. Alright, let's get us in on some of that sweet berry action so we can get those birdies out of the way for us. In order to get the egg, which will in turn, hopefully, get the thing. The bandstand thing working again. The automaton, that's the word. I keep on forgetting so many words
Please
today.
feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about. And I have superiors, and I have to do what I can.
I understand. Don't you worry.
Thank you, miss.
Shameful of the lot of you. Alright, let's go get us some berries. All we are trying to do here is help them, and they're just like freaking dodging us the entire— Hey, he has an eye patch! Did not notice that before. He looks very piratical. Is that a word? Piratical? I don't think so. It looks like an orchard rather than a place where you would find berries, but hey, look, berries! And that should do it. Whew, large part of the puzzle has been solved. Those are some very nice looking berries. They look like white cherries and I love them. Come on, almost there. Just gotta get those cuckoos out of the way. Oh, so close. We're so very, very close. Come on, a little further. I wonder if I can get us out of this university before the end of the episode. I mean, it's already a pretty long episode. Like, I'm looking at it right now. It's already pretty out there, but... You know. I don't know. Because I feel like we're already mostly done with the university here. It's not a very big area. Hey, birdies! Look at what I got. Some of them sweet berries. I'm saving one for myself. She only dropped 2. You guys can fight over the last one. Well, works for me. Alright, let's get up there and see what you can do. Oh, they're sharing it. That's cute. I thought they would fight each other to the death floor. And that is a mighty long way up. Such a nice view, though. There we go. There is our magnificent eagle. And I think you have a little something for me.
Impossible to reach it.
How is it impossible to reach it? You're standing right there.
Impossible to reach it.
Okay, you are like literally just standing right there. Do I need the hook? What does she want here? Like, you are right there. There's nothing impossible for you to reach. Alright, give me a moment. Okay, I think we're going to end the episode here for today, because I'm not entirely sure what else I can do about that egg there. We're going to have to figure it out next time. So far, this university is pretty dang annoying, I have to say. Like, I just don't understand. It's like these people want us gone so badly, but it's like they're just trying to get in our way every step of the way. It's just like, dude, just help us out a little. I'm not here to bust open your whole wine operation. You guys can get drunk as much as you goddamn want. I just need those damn cuckoos out of the way. Like, I'm trying to help them here. I'm trying to repair their stuff. Trying to repair their eagle, their bandstand, you know, and get out of their way so that your station isn't blocked and all that. And they're just like, no, no, no. So annoying. But I was surprised that the professor was in on it, because he seemed like a very wholesome guy. I didn't feel like he was trying to dodge us there like the station master was, but I guess he was. So, I don't know, maybe we can go confront him, but, we'll just have to figure it out in the next episode, though. So until then, like and subscribe if you guys want to, and thank you for watching.